In Abraham Verghese's novel, Cutting for Stone, there are multiple surgeries, procedures, and other medical practices performed throughout the book. At the ending of the book, the last surgery takes place, a liver transplant. The narrator, Marion, needs a new liver, and despite not speaking to each other in a very long time, his brother Shiva immediately volunteers to donate part of his liver in order to save his brother, despite the huge risk that this poses to himself. The procedure is successful, but not without consequence. While the surgery saves Marion's life, it is the denouement of Shiva's. It causes bleeding in Shiva's brain that doctors could not stop with any kind of surgery. As Marion sat next to Shiva, watching Shiva's life slowly pass, Marion realizes something. They were not two separate beings, but rather one. While Shiva's half of the organs had died, his liver lived on inside of Marion, or in other words, allowing Shiva to live on inside of Marion. The transplant transformed them from Shiva and Marion, the brothers, to Shiva Marion, the being. This transformation is the symbolic meaning behind the transplant, and what allows the central characters in the book to move on. The transplant of an organ from one brother to the other causes a transformation back into the being that they, as they were when they were born, become once again conjoined. The transformation is what allows Marion to live on without crippling self-loathing, because instead of being the one who killed his brother, he allows his brother to live on inside of him. This transformation not only allows Marion to live with himself, but help the other characters in the book have some sort of closure as well. For Thomas Stone, the hug from Marion allows him to know that while he couldn't save Shiva and he abandoned them at birth, they forgive him and want to allow him to be part of their life. For Hema, who is so emotionally distraught all she can do is look outside the window of the quiet room, it allows her to realize that she still has Marion, and through Marion she still has Shiva. Marion saying, "Here we are, and we can go home now, Ma," is enough to make her realize that she still has both of her children, but now there's only one body. These realizations are the way the author helps these mentally damaged characters. While the transplant killed Shiva, it performed a transplant's duty for Marion, Thomas, and Hema. It healed them. The transformation of Marion and Shiva is the meaning behind the transplant, and with the transformation came a new way of thinking for the characters, allowing them to live on without Shiva.